heavyweight title fight for the ages between Stipe Miocic and Francis Ngannou. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out.
Smoke on bro, no Cali, so you better stay well back, Danny. Oh, now we got beef in the streets, and I thought only be in my patty. Cause I know how to work this handy, not to just power us Gandhi. I was with bro eating Jennifer Andes, I told her I'm trying to be the best I can be. Next guy go end up on the up block like who's on me, Charlie. Come off the ring like Andres Townsend, I bought a new Henny and it cost 4,000. Kept it close, pagans when it at me, they want me in a box like chicken chow mein. I wonder why us wanna try me.
Roll it. Dirty, how many times you gonna play with death before you dirty, but I'm chosen, so I'm.
All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas, knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world?
I'm a golden boy like Oscar De La Hoya, I'm a soldier. Passed up like it's the end of October, blowing Doja in the streets with Manny fresh down in the Noya. I done told you, when it comes to beef and I ain't kosher, bought a cobra just to keep you snakes closer. I can spy a motive, y'all can try and clone us, get them lines quoted, but him and I know this. A lot of my opponents hold their eyes open, rip out the hearts and let them all die. So
and now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Ngannou is 33, Miocic is 37. Ngannou weighed in at 250 pounds. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer holding a professional record of 15 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Paris, France, presenting the challenger, Francis the Predator Ngannou. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of Independence, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Stipe Miocic.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up and we are underway.
Ready? You ready to fight?
All right, here we go. 2 of the best heavyweights on this or any planet. Stipe Miocic versus Francis Ngannou. Round 1 is underway.
Can Francis Ngannou change the first result? Can he defend takedowns? And can he keep up with the pace set by Stipe Miocic? Beautiful strike.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Francis Ngannou. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. Fighters back to their feet here.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
Missed with that right hand.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Slips the punch. Oh, big left hand there. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, it's a beautiful kick right there. I don't know if you've ever been kicked by a mule. Probably feels something like that.
It has. This guy is landing this kick with so much force.
Oh, nice straight punch there by Miocic.
Beautiful takedown lands.
Miocic gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Stipe.
Nice body kick right under the elbow. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks. Great punch.
He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. He went high on that one.
Under 2 minutes to go in our first round. Oh, that is a huge left hook from Francis Ngannou. Somehow, some way, his opponent's still standing.
I mean, this guy's chin is made of granite in order to take a punch like that from Francis Ngannou. One of the most powerful guys I've ever seen step into the UFC octagon. Good stick. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Big power shot there. Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by the heavyweight Miocic. Oh, a huge block there. Right on the button. Under a minute to go. Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
That is a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Ngannou's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Miocic gets caught with that punch. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. 5 minutes in the books.
Stop.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Okay, you lost that round, okay? You lost it.
Your wrestling is not looking good. All right, you got to set up your shots. Your
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2.
Work the game plan. Here we go. Stay tight.
Strike to the I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
Oh, huge left hand from Francis Ngannou. Every time he loads up and extends, you feel like the fight might be ending.
Yeah, absolutely. And the whole crowd holds their breath, right? You hear a big exhale. Every time Francis loads up to go finish a fight, you hear the crowd take all the air in because they're ready to explode. That's the type of performer, that's the type of fighter that Francis is.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be...
Home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
So we call on the numbers here, DC. 55 total strikes have now landed for Francis Ngannou. Well, not the greatest land percentage necessarily. 37% the accuracy thus far against Stipe Miocic. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
You're fine. Let's recompose and let's get going.
All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes, as the opponent's hands go up, he drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly, truly high-level striking, mixed with unbelievable wrestling.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Use your footwork and let's get focused.
Right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight ones are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. That one appeared to stun him. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable.
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
He might get a finish here.
Turn on the elbow, and he's going to chase the submission finish. What a beautiful Kimura finish by this great fighter.
And I don't care how high your threshold is for pain. When you're in that compromised state, better to tap and fight another day.
It's so crazy because people think the pressure's on your arm. It's all your shoulder. When somebody has a really good Kimura, it feels like they're going to break your shoulder. That's why you have to tap.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there he is, the baddest man on the planet, UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, a title that every heavyweight wants. He has it after the win by submission here tonight. He leaned on the grappling, and he got the job done in a big way.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 30 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, and new undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Francis the Predator Ngannou.
So how about this? We have a new UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world. I think that guy beats Daniel Cormier. I think he does.